team to work, the less they seem to get done. They've got to realise that this isn't university and I'm not some duffer of a lecturer. End-of-term report reads, could do better.
Boys.
I didn't plug it in.
Funny thing is, Blues turn out to be as cocky as they were chubby. This is a 3-horse race and it's one they could lose if they don't pick up the pace.
We're really, really short of time. We've got so many little bits and bobs to do.
We may be the first team to put the body on. Looking around, we'll see.
We've got height problems at the minute. Overall height of the car needs to be 1.60 m. It's currently about 210 centimetres, so it's a little bit out.
Just getting too tired now.
We're just contemplating the enormity of it all and feeling rather depressed.
It's a big moment for the Blues. They're so far ahead, they're already flipping their car over, and they've enlisted a local farmer's crane for the big lift. The first upside-down car lives.
Just because you get there first doesn't necessarily mean it's good. This is what it's all about, it? Doesn't mean to say it's going to go anywhere. It takes a bit longer to do perfection. Because the chassis is a piece of art. Look at it, it's beautiful. Lotus would be envious of that.
An hour later, and the Reds are ready to combine their Metro with a Sherpa base. Greens are way behind. There's masses to do before they can mount their Carlton onto their homemade chassis. So much for being the first, eh, Greens?
Now, how do you think it will handle on the course, your car?
Interestingly.
Do you think it'll handle all right?
Not with that amount chopping around, no.
I am confident it will handle the best. It's basically got a space frame chassis like a number of sports cars out there, Lotus, etc.
So there is a chance that you might not be able to get in the car, and even if you get in the car, you might not be able to see out the front or the back.
Not properly, no way.
Lyndon, are you seriously comparing your upside-down Carlton estate to a Lotus?
It has lots of very similar points. It's got a ladder frame chassis.
Do you seriously see yourself as a contender?
I reckon we've got a good chance, yeah. Yeah.
5 hours to go! Time's ticking!
Need to just chop these bits out of here so we can lower it down.
Piers seems to have lost the plot.
Yeah, it's getting a bit hard to... Yeah, no,
4 hours to go! Time to get busy!
At last, the Greens lower their Carlton body.
Sitting on the prop shaft.
But there's a problem.
When we lowered the body of the car onto the chassis, the roof failed on the prop shaft, and we need it to be slightly higher at the back of the car in order to clear.
They now have to weld in struts to support the car body clear of the prop shaft.
3 hours to go! The pressure's on!
We're not really winning, no. Not at the minute.
We're getting there. We're not far off now. The car is almost level, and it looks like an upside-down car. It doesn't look like a Metro welded on a Sherpa van. It doesn't look like a Metro welded on an Astra. It looks like an upside-down car, which is what you wanted.
2 hours to go! The end is nigh!
We'll be in a minute, Simpson.
Blue team are now ready to start painting their car.
I'm no Van Gogh, just a van driver.
Go on, put some effort into it, boys.
Oh, stop. Yeah. Anchor up.
As we near the midnight hour, Red team have quickened their pace and are about to spray their wondrous machine. Green team, on the other hand, are still in a world of trouble. If that thing ever turns a wheel in anger, I'll be very surprised. And the blue team have confounded their critics, me, and are on the home straight, the first to paint their vehicle. Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh, no! We forgot to use the anti-rust primer.
We're doing the tyres, please.
Are we going to leave some blue tracks?
The psychedelic paint job is part of the Blues disco theme.
1 hour to go! If your car's not finished, you don't race!
Time to break some glass.
The Reds race to get their car painted in time. And for the Blues, it's a big moment. Will their engines start? No. The Greens are last out to paint. Dave has discovered that the fuel pump isn't working properly.
I didn't think we'd do it, but we've done it.
With the pump now working, Blues try their engine again.
It's not in gear, is it, I hope?
No.
I asked him that.
Ready?
Go on.
Yes, the Blues are back in business.
It's midnight! Time's up! Tools down!
Well done, Jeff.
Time for the cars to be revealed. In 2 days, the Reds have combined a Sherpa with a Metro to make an upside-down Postman Pat van, apparently. It's solid, but is it too heavy for the race? The Blues hybrid is made up of an Astra and a Metro. The disco-themed Miracle is highly unstable, much like the team. The Greens have taken a Carlton, flipped it over and put it on a homemade chassis. But will their immensely complicated wiring hold out?
Well, what can I say, teams? These cars look absolutely amazing. You've really pulled it out of the bag. And you know that looks are important because the best-looking car gets pole position, which I get to choose. So, pole position goes to the blue team. Aye, aye! Start your car and move forward 100 feet.
This is a stupid paint job.
Teams, start your engines!
Time for the race.
Stand by! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. The Blues aren't moving. What are they doing? Get a move on. Whoa. All the cars are on the flat out. A chance to really floor it. Well, apart from the Blues.
Oh, you have a laugh. Is it gone? Yeah.
The Blues are slowing down. What's the problem?
You're having a laugh. Come on.
Slow.
The Reds and Greens head for the jumps.
Over the jump!
Oh, jump. Slow, calm it down.
The Blues have come to a grinding halt. Is the race over for the two Daves?
6, 5.
Struggling up them! Sorry.
You're doing well. Just stay calm. We've got to get to the end of the race. Stay calm.
The Blues' fuel pump problem has come back to haunt them. It's completely packed up. The Greens have a massive lead on the Reds as they take the corner into the chicane.
Stay calm. Chicane. Left, right, left.
The Reds are doing their best to catch them up.
Stay calm.
The Greens are heading for the giant roundabout, with the Reds still playing catch-up.
Down.
Roundabout.
We're still in the running. The Blues have gone.
Gone? They certainly have. The car is being towed home. Meanwhile, the Greens are going off the course. They've gone through the fence.
The Greens have gone.
Come on.
Slow.
They're well and truly snarled up, and the Reds are closing fast.
Greens, I think, are stuck. Back.
Is this the chance the Reds have been waiting for?
You need to go out that way.
But the Greens are free. Out of the race, poor old Blues limp home by foot power. Bad luck, Dave and Co. Stay tuned for freewheeling, lead stealing,